Well, g'day everybody, Steve from Mud Ducks Touring Australia. Welcome to Mud Ducks Campgrounds. On this channel we film campgrounds, caravan parks and general places you might like to stay as a four-wheel driver or tourer that might be suitable for your kind of camping application. Whether it be camping, caravaning, camping in tents, swags, whatever you do, I like to film the campgrounds to suit you and what might suit you for your style. So with that said, let's have a look at what we've got here. Now, where am I? I'm at the Discovery Park in Byron Bay in New South Wales. So it's a, as I said, it's a Discovery Park, so let's have a look at it. Now you drive through the gate. Now the reason I didn't start there is because I forgot to bring the gate code. So I will have inserted some footage of what the place looks like by the time you see this bit. Drive in the gate, turn left. The first thing you see there on the left is the amenities block. And then you go down this road here and it would appear you have cabins. So lots of cabins available at this place. But what else is available here? Well, we're at Byron Bay, so there's lots of things you can do at Byron Bay, right? So I don't need to tell you everything. It's Australia's most easterly point is Byron Bay at the Cape Byron Lighthouse. So that's one thing, and there's just general stuff to do. Now, I won't shine you in there because in the pool are people, but you have a pool. So that's good to know. Then you've got tennis courts. So you can do that. It looks like there's a water park. So that's pretty good. More cabins up that way. Looks like there's a mobile fish and chip shop here. So that's interesting. Might tell the boys about that, they probably don't know. What else can you do here? There's one of those big chess sets that you can play with when you want to play chess, and it's one of those kind of things. Down here is like another little mini water park thing. So that's pretty cool. And we've got the more cabins down here. So there's plenty of cabin accommodation at this park. A lot of them going down that way. So it's pretty interesting. So if you're looking for motel / cabin style accommodation, this is definitely a place to come. Now, as I get to the end of this section, we've got more cabins down that way and barbecue facilities. So that's there for your use. And then if I go right, there's a pavilion and yoga and all sorts of stuff going on. We just had Byron Bay Police go past, but that's okay. There's also a lagoon there with water features and other stuff, and this general usage block here which has a camp kitchen in it. So let's go and have a quick look at that. Now I'm only walking around this place for the first time myself, guys, so I'm learning as you do. Camp kitchen, nobody in here, cool. Well, this is flash, isn't it? Fridges, freezers, stainless steel everything, gas cooktops, microwaves, big island cooking bench, jug, toasters. It's all the usual stuff in the camp kitchen. So it's pretty flash. And there's your eating area along with a vending machine. So that's pretty nice actually. So that's cool. So we come back out the camp kitchen and keep going around this way, and we get to the van sites. So they're going to the Discovery Park, it's got to be van sites. So yeah, so down the left hand side there is more cabin accommodation. And along the right is, well, I'd imagine it's got to be powered sites. So now I'm not going to walk down there, guys, not because I'm slack, because there's lots of people set up down there and I don't want to invade their privacy too much. But yeah, these are the powered sites. So This is an example of one here. So it's pretty cool, but I'll go around this way. I'll show you a little bit of the powered sites. There's a jumping pillow for the kids as well, which I won't video. And there's an example of a back-end powered site. Plenty of room in there. Plenty of room for all sorts of things. Now obviously, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know if you can get anything in here. So all the caravans, motorhomes, it's all in here. There's an amenities section just down there. So, which is understandable because we're down here in the powered sites. We're a long way from where I'm camped, guys, but it's all there. So plenty of power, plenty of accommodation varieties with the assorted powered sites for vans and for the people who need them in like little minivans and things. So that's pretty good. So I'll just walk up this way. Have a feeling that I'll be filming this in another section because I'm about to walk back over the same area I was. But see a lot of cabins and powered sites off to the left when you come in the driveway, the gate, but I think you have to go straight ahead to go to where I am because I'm pretty confident there's a lagoon or something in between us which segregates the park into two sections. So there's unpowered here too. I'm just noticing that now. These are numbered, but they're unpowered. It's all down the boundary there, are unpowered campsites. And yes, we're on the other side of a lagoon. So I'll have to walk you back round there in a moment, but around the pool side. So I'll take this back up again when I get around the other side. All right, back to the part where I walked in. Off to my right is some permanents. There's old vans, been there a long time, and more cabins. So there's no point going down there because that's all stuff it's not much use to you. But there's still plenty of these cabins. So you drive in the way we came in. Oh, by the way, on the left here, another amenities block. There's laundry, showers, toilets, all the usual stuff. There's codes to get into the doors. But you turn left and you follow this road around, it takes you to the unpowered sites that we're on, along with more cabins. Now I don't think there's any power options on this side, but obviously you saw plenty of power options on the other side. So you've got no problem there. And yeah, it is separated by a little lagoon thing. So there's parts of the camp on both sides. I will walk you down to where I am camping and I'll walk you down that way and show you what that's like. But as you can see, there's those style cabins, which are very cool looking. Then there's these style, which look very impressive. So yeah, not bad at all. Now you come through past here to the unpowered bit where we're camped. So I'll show you more of that in just a moment. All right, back to the video. Now I've delivered the boys good news that there's a mobile fish and chip van on site that opens from 5 PM till 7 PM. So that's pretty cool. Right, now from the road we're on, there's unpowered sites just there, and there's unpowered sites here. So plenty of options for your unpowered camping. So if you hire those van things or you've got a smaller setup, as you can see, this sort of section is a little bit skinnier, but it's doable, no problem at all. Yeah, you're close to a main road, but you're far enough from it, weirdly enough, so that you don't really notice it. Like, we can't hear the traffic up the end we're at. We can hear the fountains, but not the traffic, so that's not too bad. as you get closer down here, well, you can hear the traffic. But I've been walking past, these are all unpowered sites, all this stuff I'm walking past that you've been seeing to the edge rather than me pointing you at it like I should have. So there's that, and then we come back to powered sites. More cabins, lots of cabins here, but we have powered sites available here on the left as well. So if you've got a smaller, looks like a smaller setups work better, but there's still lots of powered sites available. So you've got like a double row, they're back to back with those hedges in between. So that's a good amount really. And all the cabins as previously mentioned on my right. But I reckon I'm gonna have a walk through here. I think it'll go on. Plenty more bins, so get rid of your rubbish, it's all good. At the end of this road here, little walking trail, more power there, power water, all the usual stuff for powered sites. And then you come out to this is the other side of the double-sided sites I was telling you about. You come around here, more unpowered sites. These would be cool. And a couple more powered sites there. So, you know, it's a discovery park, so it's, you know, it is what it is. Worth a few dollars, but it's okay. So it's got everything you need in a caravan park. So I'm not going to go into what can come here. It's a caravan park, everything can come in. So, and that's here. I've walked around to basically the old permanent section. Old vans that are still here. Some of them on ensuite sites by the look of it, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, not relevant to what we're doing, is it? But anyway, they're here. So that's pretty cool. So with that said, I think that's probably about as much as I need to tell you about the Discovery Park at Byron Bay in New South Wales. I think it's a pretty good one. Looks like it's going to have everything that most people require. And it's going to do us for the night. The rest of the crew I'm travelling with will be here tomorrow night. I won't be, I'm one night, then I'm gone. But yeah, it's got everything we need. I think we've got bike hire and things, so lots of stuff you can do. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do me for this. Hopefully, I don't get too shaded while I'm doing this. I'll just keep going sideways, I think, so I don't get all dark on you. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you found some use in it. And I certainly would find it useful, so I hope you do. Anyway, I'm just bumping my gums for no reason, as you always, guys, so I will say cheers, and we will definitely see you on the next one. But before I do that, I'd like to thank all the old hands for being there, supporting me from years now. To new subscribers, thank you for coming on board and watching what I do. To the channel members, a special thanks to you for helping support the channel, helping me do what I do. And you can support me by liking, subscribing, becoming a channel member to the main channel, any of those things, but you don't have to do any of it. Just watch the clips. That's all I ask, guys. Okay, all the best. Cheers from Steve and Kaz at Mud Ducks Touring Australia. You've been watching Mud Ducks Campgrounds, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best, guys. Cheers.